In today's big competitive environment, is it still possible for football teams to establish themselves on social media and stand out and thrive? Hey guys, welcome to Creative, where we help athletes, sports marketers, and athletic business owners learn how to build legacy brands beyond the game. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we talk about solutions that can truly change the business of sports. Today, we'll be talking about football and social media campaigns, how to ensure their success. We'd love for you to tackle that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. Football, being one of the biggest sports here in the US, continues to grow in despite of reports claiming a decrease in viewership in the last few years. The NFL is still raking in billions of media deals from major corporations, and the Super Bowl remains to be one of the biggest and major events Americans look forward to every year. And the consistent success that they experience today is all thanks to their innovation through social media. Among all the major professional sports leagues in the country, the NFL has arguably been the most innovative in terms of using social media to their advantage. The league has attracted new fans and retained a few of those that have lost touch with their love for the sport. The NFL has focused on harnessing almost every social media platform available in today's market, from Reddit down to the newest channel to date, TikTok. And to further expand its reach, the league has also attracted young fans by streaming games on Twitch and even trying out esports. It's pretty obvious to the NFL that the best way a league like them thrives in today's extremely competitive sporting industry is by establishing a strong presence online. But here's what's interesting. Due to recent events, the amount of major leagues experimenting on social media has increased. So much so that the digital space has become quite a noisy place for some fans. With everyone trying to get people's attention, it leaves with the question of whether it's still possible for smaller teams to run their own football campaigns to thrive in the environment like the ones we have today. So to help you out, we've enlisted some of the key components that make NFL's campaigns on social media successful in spite of the competition they have, being at the right place at the right time. So, are you in the right place or the right time? When social media marketing first became a thing, everyone's instinct was to share every content piece that they can think of on the internet. After all, the initial strategy was to build a solid online presence, and this can only be possible if they have a library of content that people can consume. But over the years, the marketing industry started to realize just how loud the digital space has become. Studies have revealed that the average person sees at least 6,000 to 10,000 ads every day. And as the amounts of ads, as well as other forms of marketing materials shared online, continue to increase, users found new ways to filter the things that they see online through applications like ad blocker. The question now is, for smaller football leagues, peewee leagues, and even other brands, is how can they get people to listen in on environment filled with noise? As algorithms became smarter and consumers' digital activities progressed, marketers started to realize that the success of a brand is not determined by how loud they are online. Rather, it's insistent on whether or not people listen to them. With the increased demand for a better user experience, the only way football and social media campaigns can do well in today's market is if they learn how to send the right message at the right time and at the right place. If you browse social media marketing articles today, there's a growing emphasis on the importance of personalization, creating messages or campaigns that are meant for specific segments of audiences. And we're not just talking about adding the names of your customer on your marketing materials. We're talking about learning how to craft a message that resonates with people so much that they think it's actually meant for them, and learning how to send it at the right time. Though this kind of strategy seems like a lot of work, personalization is one of the key elements of the NFL's success in digital marketing. They knew that in order to gain the attention of their target fans, they had to create content that they actually like. Personalization can be a big thing to ask for, especially when it means learning how to send the right message at the right time, in the right place. So, to help you out, let's list a couple of things that you need to prioritize if you want to nail down personalization. Have you created your fan profiles yet? One common mistake that most small brands make nowadays is the foundation. Do you know who your target audience is? Most businesses either make their social media posts too generalized or too specific because they don't really know who to target. So instead of not relating to anyone at all, they'd rather relate to everyone, which makes things more confusing for consumers. Hence, it's crucial for brands to first define who their fan base is. And yes, you can have multiple verticals of this. So, who do they want to target? What kind of sports fans are they? And what are some of the things that they value? The more specific you are about the people you want your social media campaign to target, the better material you have to create personalized posts. So, how do you do this? Well, there's going to be some critical thinking involved, and you really need to sit down and think about what they value. Recent studies have revealed that sports fans across the globe are more than willing to spend more money on personalized experiences, stating a clear demand for brands that care about what they value. One crucial element in personalization is presenting people with content that they value or care about. Football fans won't really appreciate photos or videos about basketball, won't they? If you want to ensure great engagement on your platform, then you need to discuss or cover topics that they care about and provide them with information that they value. Sit back and think about time. There's a clear reason why ad blockers became extremely popular over the past years. The online space has become increasingly noisy. Users are generally bombarded with thousands of ads every day, and things can easily get overwhelming when you're constantly exposed to a larger volume of content. As a result, it's become extremely difficult to get sports fans to listen to what you're trying to say. Marketers believe that in order for brands to get the most out of their campaigns, they need to align their uploading schedule to a preferred time of their fan base. No one really likes receiving promotional messages in the middle of the night or even online, right? If you want the time that you've invested in your social media campaign to gain a great ROI, then you need to think about sending the right messages at the right time. And this includes seasons. Now, when you create that calendar or you're sitting down and writing, think about the message. Besides being engaging and informative to your audience, you need to remember that every single social media you post is supposed to be part of your brand's identity online. Regardless of what format your post is in or which platform it's shared on, it must resonate with your brand and what they stand for. You need to ensure that the message you're sending out is personalized enough for people to connect with, but consistent enough that people realize it's you they're talking to. With the kind of accessibility that sports fans now have, they're constantly on the lookout for new ways to elevate every experience they have. This means that brands should focus on giving their fan base the best kind of fan experience possible. If you want to learn more about how you can give your fans the ultimate experience online, make sure to check out the rest of our videos on social media and fans. We hope you guys loved today's video, and if you want to learn more about the great solutions that can truly change the game, don't forget to tackle that subscribe button. Give us a like and hit that notification bell. Now, this is Zach with Creative, where business is our sport.